and 1 can of cream chicken. We're going to pour them at the same time. Jiggle it out. Spread it around. We're going to mix our soups together. Make one cohesive sauce. Okay, get it ready for our next ingredient. Our next ingredient, we're using frozen bird's eye broccoli. If you have fresh broccoli, feel free to use it, but for convenience sake, we're using frozen today. Okay, so let's layer our nice frozen vegetables. We'll be using the whole package. Okay, we're going to give it a stir. Start stirring all of our ingredients together. Now, a lot of you might have little hands that always want to volunteer to help. Stirring is a good job. Just make sure the hands are washed before they touch the spoon, okay? But stirring is a good job for the hands. Now we got that. We're going to do a second vegetable with this dish. And this is going to be bird's eye steamed mixed vegetables. Okay? The corn, carrots, string beans, and peas. Nice colors going on here right now. Okay? And again, if you have those little hands, just utilize them. Put them to work. Everybody loves it and saying they have a hand in the finished product. We're going to get all these veggies nice and coated. Okay. Looking pretty good. Now, if you were making multiple hands, those little hands will really come in handy. Our next ingredient, we're going to use Tyson grilled and ready chickens. Oven roasted, it's already diced. Okay. Now the whole bag is about 7 servings. So for today in this dish, we're going to use about half. So we'll be able to feed 4 adults with half of it. Okay. Let's stir it all in. We want everything coated. You want every bite to have chicken and lots of vegetables in this creamy sauce. Okay. Okay, let's spread it out even. Okay, it looks pretty good now. We hadn't even got it in the stove. Now while we're doing this, the oven is already preheated to 350, okay? All time is precious time. Okay, our next ingredient we're going to use is cheddar cheese, already grated. Okay, if you like a mixed blend of cheeses, feel free to use it. If you want to omit the cheese, omit it. It's optional. But we're going to use cheddar today for the recipe. Let's just sprinkle it on. There you go. And you can gauge how much cheese you want. Some people like extra. Some people like a minimum. And if you have 2 kinds of cheeses, mozzarella and cheddar, feel free to mix them. Okay, let's kind of spread this out just a little bit on here. Okay, and we're going to add a little salt and pepper. We're using pink Himalayan salt. If you're conscious of your sodium, pay attention to the sodium in those soups that we use and gauge it accordingly, okay? For you and your family. You can be the judge. But we don't need that much, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Next, black pepper. Okay, gauge that to your family's taste buds. Okay. I kind of like black pepper. Some people like red pepper flake. You be the judge. Be creative. It's all about using what you have on hand. Okay? Okay. Now, this is chicken and biscuits. So we're using our ready-made Pillsbury fluffy biscuits. These are the extra flaky kind. Okay? Now, this is the tricky part. We're going to pop this can open. Some people like to hear the pop. Was that enough pop for you? I think that was enough pop. Okay, we're going to open these. And with this recipe, we get to split the biscuits. You can put them into halves or either thirds. Here we go. See how flaky they are? Just put them like that. Like that. Easy peasy, right? That's what we want. We're forming a nice crust on our dish. And remember, these biscuits are going to rise up when our dish is baking. So. And who doesn't love biscuits? Everybody loves biscuits. My grandmother used to bake them, but who has time to bake biscuits? You can get these nice fluffy ones right out of the store. Looks like I have a couple of biscuits left. So we're going to go ahead, fill in our spaces. Always pay attention to your packaging. During that eruption, you might see a little bit of aluminum on there. Just pull it off. Here we go. Here we go. Kind of shake it to level it out. These biscuits are going to rise perfectly in the oven at 350. Let it bake for about 30-35 minutes. Okay, guys, here is our finished product. Doesn't this look lovely? Fresh out of the oven. Those biscuits are nice, golden brown. Nice crust on here. Everybody's had chicken pot pie. It only baked for about 35 minutes to melt everything together into a nice, gooey, delicious dinner for you and your family. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you enjoy sharing this with your family this week. Thank you. Bye-bye.